starting now. Okay, welcome to NFL Real Talk. We got a new guest today. B. Rob is joining us. He's our Cowboys correspondent. I just want to ask him, what's going on with the Cowboys season? What they looking like to him?
Well, I'm a little biased as a Cowboys fan because I believe every opportunity the Cowboys have, they have an opportunity to win. But this season so far, it's had a lot of ups and downs. Fortunately, we're in the NFC East. It's not that strong of a division. It's still up for grabs, honestly, between the Cowboys and the Giants. And the upcoming games that we have available, we should be able to, if we can split with the Giants, I still think we have an opportunity to even, dare I say, win 10 games. And we all know the saying, 10 wins and in. You can't beat that. So we're feeling good.
We went 10 last year, and we were sitting on the couch.
The NFC the NFC South was a tough division last year. No one can doubt that. The Saints, the Atlanta. And here's the thing about the NFC South. In my opinion, I know I'm getting off track, but shut up. In my opinion, the Atlanta Falcons were like the biggest fraud in the NFL last year.
Yeah, I can't lie. Them coming into this year, I was like, man, they gonna do something. But then after like 2-3 games, I was like, man, yeah,
fraudulent. This year, I mean, it's like the same thing with like the Houston Texans. There's a lot of teams you can name that just suck butt. But back to the Cowboys. I mean, there's a lot of things we talk about. You had headlines like the emergence of DeMarco Murray, who I believe is, if not leading the league in the top 3 league in rushing. He's second in the league with 6.7 yards a carry per carry. The guy is emerging. The guy is coming up. And he fits a lot with the offensive line that we have. Coming into the season, a lot of people were down the offensive line and the makeup, and a lot of people were actually questioning Jerry Jones' amazing GM skills.
How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
The offensive line,
the devil.
The offensive line that we see gelling. I mean, we've got a franchise tackle, and I can say this off his rookie season. We've got a franchise tackle here in Tyron Smith. The guy, I believe, is 19 or 20. You know what I'm saying? And
he like
to be
21. He's about 19.
Yeah, he just turned 21.
Yeah.
And to be doing what he's doing this year in the NFL, he's going against some premier pass rushers as well. You know what I mean? He's seen it all by now, and he's only getting better. Offensive line is gelling. DeMarco Murray is flourishing, and here's my opinion: we all think of Tony Romo as a gunslinger, and sometimes if you take the pistol away from the gunslinger, he won't shoot himself in the foot. DeMarco Murray is coming up. He's helping the offense to come along, and that in turn is helping our defense feel a little bit more confident as well. You can see a little bit more swagger in our team, as opposed to when we were playing last year. You can look at last year and this year, and you can say that maybe it was the defensive coordinator Ryan, or maybe it was the acquisition of Abram Elam, who's having a hell of a season, or maybe it's just the consistency of DeMarcus Ware. But honestly, I believe that offense and defensively, they're feeding off of each other, and we're starting to hit our stride right at the right time of the season.
What's up with them DBs? I mean, your DBs are still skeptical.
Well, that probably is the weakest point. Maybe not of our defense, but of our entire team. Coming to the season, people thought it might be our offensive line, and it was an area of need that we needed to address in the offseason that we seemed only to address with Abram Elam, who, like I said, was a hell of a pickup. He's able to make plays. He knows the defense better than anyone coming in, and he's been a valuable asset. He's made even Gerald Sensabaugh look good. Gerald Sensabaugh was actually able to move from his free safety position back to his natural strong safety position, and which makes him a little more fluid, making tackles and making plays and everything like that.
A scrub.
I'm happy with what he's been doing. He's attacking the ball at least. Last season, you would never see Gerald Sensabaugh in the backfield making a play. I mean, sometimes that can be good and bad, but luckily it's turned out pretty good. He's not the biggest of safeties, but he's playing aggressive. He's flying around. You can tell Ryan's got these guys a little fired up, So, but I'm a little torn because I keep referring to the Texans because you look at what Wade Phillips is doing down in Houston with their defense, and they're I believe, number 2 or 3.
Yeah, they're number 2 in the league right now.
Yeah. And I don't know. I have mixed emotions about that. I'm like, how the, if I can say this word, how the HE double hockey sticks can you do what you've been here for 4 years in Dallas?
You can say hell. I'll give you permission for hell.
I mean, hell. And then you go down but whatever. But, I mean, and like I said, the Cowboys, I think, watching them, because, I record all the games. I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. See the shirt.
Oh, he just messed up my YouTube channel. How dare you?
You should get about another 10,000 followers because of that. But
I ain't know about that.
I think we're starting to hit our stride at the right point of the season. We were able to hang around, the early half of the season, which was good. And we all know Romo's a performer in November. That's what he does. December, that's another story. But we're, as long as we're able to sustain and hold on with these upcoming games, basically, we should not lose games that we're supposed to win. And we can prevent ourselves from doing that. We at least have a shot, So, like I said, take the gun.
How you think Felix Jones is going to merge with DeMarco Murray? I know, and I'm not even a Cowboys fan, and I know Felix Jones had to know that he wasn't going to start. I don't even know why ESPN had to scroll that on the bottom. You knew you weren't going to start.
That'll be an interesting storyline to follow to see how Felix Jones and DeMarco Murray mesh. It's become evident. I don't think anybody can deny that the job is DeMarco Murray's to lose.
Yeah.
Felix Jones has to get his touches in where he can, maybe third down back, even though DeMarco Murray can catch the ball. He proved that. He's proven that this season. Not only did he prove that this season, but he showed that crap in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
For 4 years straight. His touches probably a little more special teams. He was returning punts at practice earlier this week. They were just trying to give him a look. They haven't really defined if they're really going to have him return punts this upcoming game, which Tom will tell you. You might as well put him back there. Hell, he's a first-round pick. You got to get him on the field somehow.
Yeah, that's right. Felix Jones is a first-round
maybe he'll return kicks, but I don't. Yeah, yes, he is. Jerry Jones loves him, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Pig suey and all that. Yeah, as far as him getting his touches, he'll probably get maybe 15 touches a game, but that just might be for this game because we know what DeMarco can do. Felix Jones has yet to just really have that breakout game, and it could be charged to a number of things. Offensive line, maybe he doesn't know how to gel with that, and you can also attribute the emergence of the running game to the pickup free agent acquisition we got in Tony Fiammetta, the fullback, who coincidentally is out for this next upcoming game. So that'll be interesting to see how DeMarco Murray runs without his star fullback clearing out those lanes for him.
That's what's up. What you think about Dez Bryant, how he fades later on in the game?
Well, here's how I look at Dez. I've thought about this before, and I'm curious as if you were just to pull Dez Bryant to the side and on specific plays where you know you need him, just say, hey, Dez, turn on playmaker mode. And just let him do it like 5, 6, maybe 7 times a game, then he would have done his job. But I don't know if I'm still sold on Dez Bryant as a complete, true... I can't see him being an Andre Johnson, Calvin Johnson type. Not only physically, the guy has the talent. The guy has the jumping ability. The guy has the strength. But watching the Cowboys game, his routes aren't there. This is his second season, and not only that, this is the middle of his second season. He's a veteran. You're a first-round pick. There's no way you should just be featured in only packages from here on out. You ought to be knowing the offense, running it fluidly, and all eyes on you. This is your time to shine. And with the weapons that we have all around us, how can you let Lauren Robinson outshine you for past 3 weeks?
Right.
And he's done it. But that's not a knock against Dez. I just don't know if he's still got to show me. All the money you're making. all the hype that came in surrounding you, and all the stuff that we've seen from in Oklahoma State. I mean, you were dynamic, one of the best players I've seen in my time, you know, like in college, and it's like, just got to see a little bit more of you. I mean, he's no Justin Blackman. We like to take him.
Justin Blackman. That man, that's a man child. Man.
They call him the Bible. He is such the truth. He is the Bible.
That guy's real. That guy's real. I know a lot of people talk about Malcolm Floyd, but I think Justin Blackman is legit.
Malcolm Floyd from San Diego? Oh, yeah. Hey, Malcolm Floyd, hey. I hate Notre Dame with a passion. I hate Notre Dame with a passion. I know a lot of your viewers out there agree with me. They probably disagree, but who cares? I hate Notre Dame with a passion, but Malcolm Floyd is nice. And he flies under the radar. And here's what's going to happen in the NFL draft. Because he's flying under the radar, there are going to be a lot of teams just waiting to get that guy. He's going to be on a lot of radars coming up in the April draft. But, yeah, Dez has got to show me a little bit more. He shines when he can, and other times he does stupid stuff. I can recall one play. He caught, it was about a 15-yard in. Caught it in, crowd's going crazy, and this dude runs about 10 yards back for no reason. I wanted to, I'm gonna make an old reference, shows how old I am. I wanted to Liu Kang fly kick him from Mortal Kombat.
Finish him.
I wanted the fatality. Animality,
yeah,
you know.
I think, I know my granddad was like, he just tries to do too much. Like, you can tell he got the talent, but he just tries to go all out, like on every single play, like that end. Okay, catch the ball. You know, if you can't go anywhere else, just go down. You know,
he had the first down.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he just got to learn. I guess it'll come. It'll come one of two ways. It'll come from some seasoning, you know, from playing in the NFL for a little bit, or it'll come from getting his butt blasted one good time. And I bet you thought about.
And that's
go ahead and get anointed. Yeah, he'll start rethinking a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe his career, but he's a playmaker. There's no doubt, no denying that. But honestly, as long as we have Jason Witten around, I think Dez can pretty much continue. I think we can survive with the way that he's still playing. And I use the word survive. That's the word I meant to use, survive.
What you think the Cowboys' record will end up being?
Man, I was looking at the upcoming games of the season, and we have a shot there. I mean, no game in the NFL is easy. I mean, you still have the Giants who, we were close with the Patriots, and the Giants ended up defeating the Patriots. So, I mean, that's a testament, in my opinion, to Tom Coughlin. I think Tom Coughlin gets a bad rap every season. But he's a really good coach. He makes plays, you know, and he doesn't make plays. He calls plays. But he's a really good coach. But anyway, but I think the Cowboys, I want to say, and dare I say it, 10-6, 9-7, but I see 10-6 in the future. The way that we're playing, and if you saw Romo last week, I think we're all believers. You know, Romo can do it, just a matter of if he will. And I think, like I said, the emergence and the rise of DeMarco Murray will help. You know, just bring him down a little bit to where he can just make plays. You know.
Yeah. So you got any final words for Cowboy fans, the nation?
I would just like to say that as a Cowboy faithful, it feels good to finally see some guys. And I also like to say this before I finish my other statement. Get rid of Martellus Bennett.
Marty B. TV. How do you not like him?
Send him back to either College Station or to Lufkin, wherever he's from. I hate him. I've never wished death upon anybody. But I'm close. YouTube, I'm close. But Martellus, if you're watching this, and I know you are because you're a fan of NFL Real Talk.
That's what's up.
If you're watching this, make plays, baby. You like 6'12". Catch the ball. But fortunately, we don't have to worry about it anymore because Lauren Robinson's making plays, Jason Witten's making plays, Jez, whatever. And we got DeMarco Murray, so you're not going to be counting on that much. So just keep on collecting those paychecks, buddy.
Before your last statement, I do like Sean Lee. I will give Sean Lee his props. That boy can ball.
Man, Sean Lee, I don't know, whatever he's drinking, And I hope it's legal. If it's not, hey, don't tell nobody.
What
But
took them so long
Sean Lee
to
is
replace
falling
Keith
out of
Brookins?
control. What?
What took them so long to replace Keith Brookins?
And the sad thing is, Keith Brookins is still playing a lot. Keith Brookins got to be 53.
That's sad.
We're gonna hit him in the mouth.
We're gonna hit him in the mouth. We're gonna fight. We're gonna knock him down.
Yeah. We're gonna hit him in the mouth.
Like,
punch him in the nipple. Keith. Everybody's like, wait, what, Keith?
Right.
But anyway. But I feel confident. Defensively, I think Rob really knows his players now. He knows what they're capable of. Hopefully, he'll just have Keith blitz up the A gap. Keith, just go hit somebody. And Shine, like I said, he's coming around to be one of the most well-rounded linebackers in the league. The guy can drop in coverage, as we've seen in most of his picks. The guy is reading reading the offense pretty well, reading the quarterback's eyes. He's making plays. Although last game I did see a lot of missed tackles from him, which I think can be attributed to maybe his size, because he's really not that big. But I will say this. I like Sean Lee, but I want Dante Hightower out of Alabama.
Oh, Alabama.
This middle linebacker.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
260, runs a 4.6. I'm done.
he's like, that's all I need to say.
I mean, the guy, he's a freak. He's a freak, and we know Alabama's known for making linebackers. But anyway, back to the Cowboys. I mean, this season, we're talking about this season. Anybody's gonna have a tough time going through Green Bay. I mean, Green Bay is proven to be the elite of the league, and Aaron Rodgers is having an MVP type season.
Yeah.
But I do feel confident that I feel confident in Rob Ryan and his play calling abilities. I feel confident. I mean, DeMarcus Ware, if he's as consistent as he's been, defensive front will be okay. DBs, I mean, they're coming along. You know, we're coming along. Mike Jenkins is injured this upcoming game, but luckily I don't think we're facing any. Well, I don't think we're facing any more elite receivers. I mean, Santana Moss, but we always know against the Cowboys, Santana Moss is going to get hit. I mean, what's
that beeping?
Oh yeah, you know, I got all kind of females hitting me up right now. You know, I'm popular and shit. but yeah, you too. Don't worry about that last word. You know what I'm saying? But I feel confident in the Cowboys. Now, if you would like, we can talk about the other teams from the state of Florida. We can talk about either one of those teams.
Hold on. We got to sum that up. We got to sum up the Cowboys segment right now. We don't need to we don't need to switch that over to Florida because, you know, T is not here right now, so he cannot defend himself.
He's not here to defend himself. And Terrence Cannon, if you watch this, you have not gotten back to time, brother. What's going on, man? Haven't heard from you in a while.
He cannot defend himself. But
yes,
man, we're going.
There's nothing to defend.
Yeah,
everything I say is true.
They may be very well so.
But yeah, the Cowboys look good, man. They look good. That beating we put on the Bills, I think, opened a lot of people's eyes, and like I said, Romo looked good. Offensive line looks to be coming around. Now, barring any major injuries, I believe that we can we can do some things. You know, if anything, Seattle's victory over Baltimore proved that anybody can win any Sunday.
Right.
So,
right.
But if the Cowboys and you can look at the Cowboys and tell their confidence level is high. You know, guys are flying around on defense. Jason Witten is consistent as ever. That's money in the bank. You know, Jason Witten's going to get his. You know, but like I said, the major catalyst is the emergence of DeMarco Murray and what he's been able to do, picking and finding holes. And he reminds me of a young Eric Dickerson. All the film I've seen on Eric Dickerson making plays, it reminds me a lot of him. He's fluid.
Blasphemy.
I don't know, 260, 50-something yards in a game, there's no denying. No one can deny. Because the truth is, it's still 11 on 11. You know what I mean? It's football, but it's coaches and plays and all this other stuff. It's still 11 on 11. For you to run for 200 anything yards in one game,
Right.
you're able to do some stuff, and this ain't Madden, baby. This ain't Madden. So I feel DeMarco Murray has been the major catalyst, and not only that, it's put a little lifeblood in the Cowboys because a lot of the guys on our roster, if you look at them, a lot of the guys have been there for 6, 7, 8 years, and that's been a long time without any wins, a long time without a winning culture being around. So Terrence Newman has been here forever. Terrence Newman was here, I think, when we first started winning. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I think he was Bill Parcells' first pick or something like that.
Yeah, he's an oldie. But the guys like Marcus Spears, Terrence Newman, Brady James, but we're not going to mention him because he's really not that good. He's not. But he's added some new, fresh, like I said, some new lifeblood into the Cowboys to where when we go out and step on the field, we actually now believe that we can win, and we're able to look at everything going on and feed off of each other. And it feels good as a Cowboys fan.
That's what's up. So we're going to shut it down. This is our Cowboys correspondent, B-Rob. We might try to get something weekly going. Try to get him on here. That's
yeah, I ain't got a job.
All right, y'all. We out. NFL Real Talk.
Deuces.
All right, man. That's the end of it. Hold up.